we might actually complete the Darkstalkers series. Like we'll try Vampire Savior 2 out in a bit, but before that, I need to go to the bathroom. Give me a sec, guys. I return. And yeah, Yumu, that was a bio break. Thanks for the plug, Yumu. Vampire Hunter 2 Savior 2 is Vampire Savior Lord of Vampire, like how Street Fighter 2 Turbo is to Street Fighter 2. No, I never really played Street Fighter 2. I joined. You joined my Discord. Thank you. Thank you, Wild Child. Okay.
Vampire Savior 2, the Lord of Vampire.
Actually, I completely forgot. Before we do that. Yes, we're still on noob mode. Yeah, basically Capcom and its multiple editions of a single game, yeah.
Vampire Savior 2, the Lord of Vampire.
Alright, can we get a fourth game in? Ooh, the screen's red this time. And it's BB Hood holding Lilith this time. Makes sense, the two vampire hunters holding the two of the most important, of some of the most important characters in the series. Okay then. We did Morgan, we did Marionette. I forgot you can be Anita in this version. Oh, you can? I missed that in character creation. In character selection. I'll check it out. What? Oh, I get it. Hold on. It's Liza's basically rounds. I thought it meant continues.
Vampire Savior 2, the Lord of Vampire.
I know she was available in the home port. Anita is only in D's ending, which is only in the PS2 version of the collection. That's kind of sad. We're moving money, and he's green again. You lost Exodia again. Oh right, I forgot Felicia can land on people's heads in Darkstalkers 3. Could she do that in 1? I don't remember. His ending is legit straight him versus Anita, and it starts off with a ready fight, and the rest of the ending plays. That is glorious. Ow. Terrified, however, Sean. Yeah, that makes sense. It would be a bit long in tooth of it if they did that. Yes, Felicia, most definitely. The Dark Lord's ambition. Also, Nanita in the ending is as an adult, not a little kid. Yeah, I remember seeing that. I used to browse the wiki profusely. So that kind of stuff kind of spoiled me. So interesting fact, I actually never owned a Darkstalkers game until the PSP version, and I mentioned in my first stream of this. But it's like but I saw an ad for Darkstalkers 3, and I really wanted it, but we couldn't order it. Assumedly because it's the it was the NTSC version, and I'm in a PAL region, and so it didn't go and put it and ship it overseas. But I was like so interested in the series and the lore. I was doing everything I could to find out all I could about it. And one time I was in the hospital because I had to have I was recovering from surgery. And I have to spend Christmas in hospital. So oh right, same except the Capcom Fighting Collection, and it's the first I've ever owned of the Darkstalkers game. And last I played a Darkstalkers game was Night Warriors in an arcade many moons ago, as a kid. And Felicia was the first character I played as, so your character choice is right now, it's spot on. Yeah, Felicia was also a character that interested me. Anyway, yeah, my family got me a PSP so I could keep myself entertained, and at some point it came with a disc that had a promotional video for the Chaos Tower on it, and I wanted that, and they got me that shortly after. To play EDF with me and Pango sometime. I don't own it, but it looks like it would be cool and fun to play. So yeah, that was the first Darkstalkers game I ever owned, and I also eventually got Resurrection when that later came out. I actually entered the contest that Capcom was doing for that game. I didn't even get runner-up, but I was really fond of the characters I created for it. And I sort of ended up creating my own lore for them afterwards. Well, not lore, but my own stories for them afterwards. Like the first character was an Ampusa, an Ampusa hitman of sorts, and basically her job was to take out troublemakers, Darkstalkers who were causing problems. Chaos Tower was interesting. It was based on Darkstalkers 3 Dreamcast Edition, and that was only in Japan. And we didn't get that version until Chaos Tower on the PSP. Interesting. I did not know that. It was fun, but I could not play it in any way effectively. I'm terrible at fighting games. The fact that I'm doing this well today is amazing. Oh yeah, and my other character was like a kitsune, who became a daimyo of a small area in Japan, and she like could wield different weapons. She was also an alcoholic because she outlived her partner, so she was filling in the void. One star may be a little too easy for this. Okay, now he's picking up. I just love the fact that she can land on opponents' heads. Ow. I'm not even mad. This is more like what I was expecting. All of the attention to detail with these games, I love it. Pyron now. Just as a regular character. Oh, I almost got it. I wanted to hit him with that. But he is actually trying now. Which is fine. I'm not going to learn anything if they just stand around and throw out a hit every so often. Got him! For bullying Morgan in the first game. Yes, I totally agree, Felicia. Now you're the actual last boss. The very last game of the series. And I do not understand what you're saying because I can't read Japanese. Ow. Love that intro. Yeah, it is pretty cool. Yeah, give me your soul, bro. I did the wrong super. Bat grab and saying that Jedi can literally dismember himself and regen like it's nothing. Pretty much every one of the Darkstalkers tend to do that. Wake up, super! Kinda. Wow. You know, not even mad. We got a fight now! Jetted regen is on a whole nother level, yeah. I mean, when your ultimate goal is to reboot all of existence, you gotta have the power to back it up, right? True that. I gotcha. That retreating grab always gets me. Yeah, it always gets me too. When souls return. That's a cool shot of Morgan, not Morgan, BB Hood and Donovan back to back. Since they're the vampire hunters of the series. I really wish this series would make a proper return. Capcom, take a risk and make a new game. It doesn't even have to be a fighting game. Like I mentioned before, some fans even would like to see like a Bayonetta style game with starring Morrigan. That would be awesome. Yep, and Donovan is half Darkstalkers. Yeah, he's a Dampier. Okay, we have got a little bit of time left, so I would love the Platinum Games actually did a Darkstalkers game, and yeah, that would be awesome. And you know what absolutely infuriates me? I was watching Maximilian Dude, one of his videos. He was playing Tatsunoko with versus Capcom on he was playing Tatsunoko versus Capcom on whatchamacallit on Yo Video Games, and he talked about how there was going to be an arc system an arc system works in Capcom crossover game. But it's like, it was going to focus on their Darkstalkers characters rather than their Street Fighter characters. But then Capcom pulled out. We were this close to having them have a major return.